Today I want to share with you a really easy way to do a fall makeup. And when I say fall makeup, what I really mean is more like a brown smoky eye. I'm not a makeup artist, but I am a professional dancer and I've been doing my makeup for a really long time, for stage and for light. So while I'm not a professional, I am good enough as an average person. I'm gonna make it low stakes, really easy, so that anybody could do this makeup routine. Fall really takes a toll on my face because my nose gets red if it's like below 65 degrees. I know how to make my face not get red during the fall, but you know, we're just playing into that like, oh, I'm so cold aesthetic. So I like to start with the eyes. Some people like to start with the face. I prefer eyes because I feel like it's so much easier to clean up if you have any fallout or any kind of thing that like goes wrong with your eyes. I feel like it's easier to just start there. Plus, when you do your eyes first and then put your base on and everything comes together, it's just like such a fun moment. So first thing you're gonna do is make sure that you have primer on your eyes. Drank a protein smoothie and I don't really burp much, but whenever I drink those, oh, something happens to me. So the primer I use is the Smashbox eyeshadow primer. If you don't have primer, then use a concealer. Just do something on your eyelids to make sure that your eye makeup stays. For this look, you're basically just gonna need like 2 or 3 neutral brown colors. I happen to have this Morphe palette that has a bunch of neutral and brown shades. It's really great because you can do a ton of different things with it. I really like that it has like some purple tones too, especially if you have blue eyes, because if you have blue eyes like me, brown is really gonna make your eyes pop. So honestly, people think that smoky eyes are a lot harder than they really are, but really it's just kind of like being messy. So first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start by taking this brown shade here, and I'm gonna use like a flat brush, and I'm gonna take this shade and just put it all over my lid. Doesn't have to be perfect, just like get it on your lid. Before COVID, I used to do my makeup almost every single day because I was living in New York City and auditioning for dance shows every single day. And then I would have work afterwards and I would go to work as a server and like my makeup would be done and I would just like basically repeat the process like every day. Then after that, I just like got so lazy. Even when I had my full-time job, I just didn't wear makeup. I just put mascara on and like called it a day. I was like, my skin looks fine, like we're good. But playing with makeup is so fun and I'm about to start rehearsal for a show and I can't wait to do stage makeup every night. It's just so fun. It doesn't have to be perfect. You just want it literally all over your lid. Then take like some kind of like fluffy blending brush. You're gonna take some kind of like neutral shade. I'm going to take this one right here and I'm gonna take it and I'm just gonna put it all in my crease. Basically the point of this is to take everything that you put on your eyelid and like buff it out so it kind of gives more of a like effect. Like literally I just go like this, like over and over again in my crease and just like buffing out the shade that's on my lid with a shade that is lighter. That way it just creates a very kind of like even look. It's okay that it looks all one color. Basically whatever eye color you have, I feel like brown really makes them pop because it's like such a pretty neutral. And something fun you can do if you're like getting a little crazy is you can add like different colors to a brown eyeshadow like on your like waterline, like underneath your eye, and I feel like that gives like a really fun moment too. Now what I'm gonna do, because I've just blended this out, and it doesn't have to look perfect because honestly I think that's what makes the smoky eye work so well, is I'm gonna take this like very neutral shade and I'm gonna take it and I'm gonna put it in the crease where I was just blending out because it's gonna kind of like smooth over any edges that are like lines that look weird. Then I'm gonna take this like gold shade, I'm just gonna take the same brush, I use the same brush for everything, and I'm gonna take it and I'm gonna just tap tap and then I'm gonna put it right here on my brow bone just to give like a touch of highlight. And the final thing I'm gonna do for this, for my eyes right now, is I'm gonna take a black shade, just like a black shadow. I'm gonna take a really thin brush that kind of like, not like an angled brush, but just like a thin brush. And I'm gonna just like tap a little bit into the corner of my eye to like create like a slight eyeliner effect, just because it gives it like a little bit more dimension. I take this only like halfway through my eye, just like tapping it in and kind of just like fanning it out. Just like that. As you can see, very subtle, but it gives kind of just like a little bit extra. The rest of my routine is extremely low stakes. I like to do concealer before foundation, and I use tinted foundation because I just like can't be bothered with like full coverage heavy stuff. It's just like, I don't like the way it feels. So I like to do this concealer by NYX. It's like the Bear With Me concealer. I just got it. It's very hydrating. I hate when a concealer is like very heavy and like very drying. I like when it's like kind of feels like a serum, and I just take my fingers and I like tap it on, and then I just tap it in with my fingers because I find it's so much easier to blend that way. Already you can see like once the concealer is on, you're like getting a little bit more definition and a little bit more of a pop with your eye. I was also about to say like, by the way, I don't have any beauty filters on, but like clearly you can tell that by all of the redness I have. Next, I'm gonna go in with like a tinted moisturizer. I love this Fenty, like, what was it? Eavesdrop. I love these. I feel like they're so easy. I literally just like squeeze them on my face and I blend them with my fingers. I don't even bother using a beauty blender. I don't bother using a brush. I just find it so much easier to blend this way, and I don't like to use that much. And I just like blend it like this. I find that these really look like your skin and they feel so light, and they really do a great job of just kind of like blurring and smoothing everything. You can already see that my redness has gone down, but you're like looking and you're like, yeah, that still looks like your face. Like, it looks like your skin. I don't know about you, but my face is so much paler than the rest of my body. Like, the rest of my body is very like olivey, and my face, I just don't know what she's doing, but she can never get it together to match. And we're gonna do some powder, and I still love, don't come for me, but I still love, as you can tell, it's disgusting, my Anastasia Beverly Hills contour kit. I've been using this since I got it in like 2016. And let me tell you something, it hasn't let me down. I just take like the middle two shades, like the banana color and the light color, and I just press that all over my like under eye and then any places where I get shiny, which is everywhere basically. I just feel like this is a good lightweight way to like kind of like make it stay in place, but it still looks so natural. Like it doesn't look like anything's like cakey. I'm never gonna go through the process of like baking or anything, even when I'm doing my show makeup. It's just like I use powder and it works. Now it's time for a little contour, especially with this fall makeup. I use the Fenty contour sticks. I just like stick it on my face, blend this out, and I just want this to look very like bronzy. I always try to focus like up when I'm blending instead of like this. I just push like up. Do you remember when you were younger and you were trying makeup out for the first time? I remember I used to feel like so cool when I would wear mascara. If I could only have one makeup product like for the rest of my life and nothing else, it would be mascara. God, what is this hair? And I'm gonna now go into my same contour palette, multifunctional. I'm gonna take the middle shade and I'm just gonna like pat that into my face like a little bit more. Now we're gonna do some blush. I got this Milk Makeup like blush cream stick thing for my birthday from Sephora. And I've been using it since then. And I think that was like 2 years ago. It still works. I just take it and I go up here. I try to put it up just to like kind of lift everything. And I feel like it's just like, once again, easiest to blend it with your fingers. Back to the eyeshadow, we have one final touch. I don't know why I do it in this order, but I've always done it like this and it just feels like the most like way to complete everything. Now you're gonna smoke out your under eyes with a brown eyeshadow. This is my final eyeshadow step before adding mascara. I'm gonna use the same brown eyeshadow that I used on my lid. You don't have to do this aggressively, it kind of just depends on your preference, but I always like to line my under eye because I feel like it makes your eyes pop. See the difference? It gives like a little bit of extra dimension without being like, oh, I have like black all over my eye. That's a moment, just not today's. Ooh, yeah. Time for some mascara. I still love the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. Live for it. Some people are like, I don't like it, it's old, I don't care. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. And this has been working for me since, I don't know, 2018, so I'm not fixing it. And I'm somebody who puts mascara on my upper and lower lashes. No. I mean, tell me mascara just doesn't make you look like fucking incredible. See what I was saying though with the brown and the blue eyes? Cute. Okay, now final step is that we're gonna choose a lipstick. Because your eyes are brown, I feel like using a lip that leans on the brown side or like some kind of like burgundy or like brownish shade is going to be the easiest way to like tie everything together. And this lipstick I'm using is called Spirit and it's by MAC Cosmetics. And voila, you're done. Very easy, very simple. Basically all I have to do is take like a makeup brush that is like flat, put some brown on it, put it all over your eyes, do your regular makeup and do like a brownish lipstick and you are so ready for Thanksgiving or fall or whatever kind of makeup look you're going for. You can wear this in the summer too because she's like bronzed and glowy. Thank you so much for watching this video. I love doing makeup even though I am just like a very average regular person doing it. But let me know if there's any other makeup looks you'd like to see as just a regular everyday person who happens to like doing makeup and I would love to do them for you. I will see you on the next one. Bye!